Duppy not always loud. Here are 4 ways that they interact with people. Seeing them in the physical realm. Some people see Duppy with their own eyes, in full form.
Yo, you see, if you don't love Duppy story, you don't need to stick around for this one. Yeah. You see, if you're afraid of Duppy story, still stick around. And I hope you see this at night too.
Duppy boat sails without captain.
Blood of Jesus! Take the video with me phone now. Blood of Jesus!
What is this?
So, you know me here a long time and I have to overput the carriage in it.
If you grew up in Jamaica, you've probably heard it before. Don't answer when someone calls your name at night. Don't whistle after dark. Don't turn your clothes inside out unless you have to. And if you ask why, the answer is almost always the same. Because Duppy. But what exactly is a Duppy? Is it a ghost, a myth, a superstition? And why does this belief still exist in modern Jamaica, even among people who say they don't believe in it? Today we are not here to prove whether Duppies are real or not. We are here to explain what Jamaicans mean when they talk about Duppies, where the belief comes from, how it developed, and why it still quietly shapes everyday life. I have a compilation of videos that will help us learn more about this. Full credit goes to the original creators of these videos we are about to react to. Make sure you watch these videos until the end because afterwards I'll come back with more reactions. And as you watch, please make sure you support us by subscribing to our channel. Thank you.
Buckler this. What is? Wait. What going on in there, sir? Wait. What on here? Buckler this. What going on here, sir? Fuck this. Bumbleclad. Bumbleclad this. My phone. My phone this. I'm looking. What is? Blood clot this. Fuck this, man. Bumbleclad this. Blood pussy. What? Demon, leg up on me, demon, come on.
Story time. I just saw a Duppy.
I'm up on the road just now. On my way back, I decided to walk. I walk on the road with my earphone and my ears and I listen to 450 because, of course, I'm going to listen to 450 to face everywhere I go. So, I reach this Scotia Bank, right? But before you reach the Scotia Bank, you have two gaps. You have a gap on the left hand side and a gap on the right hand side. In Jamaica, we sell lane. So, but when I look up the road, I noticed this white man was coming towards me. Like him just a walk. Random man a walk on the road. Carry the behind me and carry in front of me. I drive on the road. So finally I reached this gap. I don't know what happened because I never really pay attention on the road what did happen and all of that. Because I listened to 450 of course. So finally now I reach up closer to the man. The man stopped me. So I pause the music off on my phone and say, hi, good evening. And I'm like, good evening, I only have 5 cents and I want to buy something to eat. Can you make me up? And I was like to myself, like, every time this happened to me. Then I go so boom, draw from my bag and take out my purse and took out $15 out of my bag and I give him. When I give him the $15, him just walk off and say thanks. So I was like, okay. I put my earphone on my ears, play back the music and walk off. But then anyways, one man just stop, and when I stop, I take out my phone and start video the man, which of course I do have a video of this man. I'm not sure if I'm not going to see it, so I start to zoom up on him, but I notice that the man never walk off go far. The man just take 2 steps away from me and stand there watching me. Anyways, I video the man and him still say me I video him and everything, but I still look on this man because I give him money, him just walk off and say thanks. Me still a walk and I gaze and I look on this man. You know, say people, I know me not see where man go. The man never go in a one taxi, The man never walk across the road and the man never go down the road. See God there, God see and know. The man literally stand up. As we say, the man does say thanks and walk. Him never the far from me. I know me not where man go. God don't ever believe me say and Duppy me just give me $15 too. Duppy. The man not gonna know me say. The road clean. When I say clean, you can't see if nobody turn left or nobody turn right. And I know me not see where man go. And of course, me have the man.
I'm going to tell you now, first time I see a Duppy. Some years ago, when I used to live at Walton Park Road, Carmel Road. Who know Walton Park Road? Carmel Road. With the church there, front of Whitfield Avenue. Alexander Road down the road, Fitzgerald Avenue up the road for one post office there. Long time I got Waltham. So yeah, I used to live in one churchyard, Carmen Road, you know, and it's like a tenement yard, but a churchyard. You have the tenement yard behind the churchyard and the church there on the front. So you have a lady named Miss Lynn, yeah. So Miss Lynn now just love wear red dress when she alive. So anyway, Miss Lynn is a old woman still. Miss Lynn goes so boom and end up dead. Sometime after she dead now, like a couple months after, I see Miss Lynn stand up and look on me, but her face blurry. You understand? Her face blurry and it's like a eye full black. You understand? So me now start, me never afraid of her now, so me now start run off of Miss Lynn now. So I start run off of Miss Lynn, so when Miss Lynn run round the corner and when bend the corner, one next corner would I go so boom and they bend this again and it stretch long, you know. I wonder how she reach at the next corner so fast, you know. So I go so boom and run to the next corner to go up at the basic school because one basic school there now the yard, the tenement yard there. By the time we reach at the corner, she there way down at the next end. You understand? But here we go and where she run go is a dead end. So I go so boom now and run go around every corner. Maybe I want to see a dress, a red flag, a red dress. I bend the corner. Just that alone me I see. You understand? So I reach around at the dead end. And the lady that me see stand up and look for me. I just find myself, my head swell up big. I start feel tunted. Then I feel a stinking smell pass me. And like me end up faint way. You understand? I think that at the next tenant they end up find me as a local youth and give me some alcohol and give me something for sniffing on my nose. I remember what they give me. And that revive me. So that is the first time I ever encounter a spirit. And me with my enough self, I run down the ghost, I run down the spirit. And the spirit, I don't know what she do. I make me tunting and I make me swell up and make me faint way. But me end up faint way, but me end up buck up on her in the dead end at the place where the basic school there. You understand? So that's the first time I ever see a spirit, a ghost.
Duppy not always loud. Here are 4 ways that they interact with people. Seeing them in the physical realm. Some people see Duppy with their own eyes, in full form. Some people say their feet don't touch the ground. They can come in the form of animals, or just something that you see moving in the corner of your eye. Sometimes they appear as smoke. These are physical sightings. Shape beside your bed, someone standing in the doorway, or shadows that move independently. Often, a Duppy sighting feels heavy, makes you feel cold or even warm. You can see Duppy in dreams. Sometimes they visit your dreams, and it can be vivid, emotional, and sometimes symbolic. Dream encounters can be warnings or encouragements. Pay attention to feeling and dream symbols for proper interpretation. But always remember, old dead bring new dead. They touch you or interact with you, interact with your things, or interact with things that they possess. Physical touch is another sign. Being touched, pushed, or feeling gentle hands on your shoulder when no one else is there. A duppy can also interact with your stuff. They can move objects, activate toys, open doors, and make things behave odd. They can also possess things that they owned in a past life. And when you gain possession of it, the duppy starts to act up either malevolently or gently. They speak in your ear. Sometimes duppies communicate with sound. A whisper, a name called in the night, a tune you suddenly remember, or a voice heard when you know nobody else is there. Not every strange thing is a duppy, but remember, never answer to your name if it's only called once. If you're sure you've experienced one, share in the comments below.
So I have 4 female cousins, right? 2 of them in high school. At this time, it was the early 2000s. 2 of them in a high school, and 1 in a primary school, and the other one are like one toddler, 2-year-old. So one evening, the older one them did it on evening shift, and them end up on left school like 5:15, and them go pick up them 2 other siblings. So them now the 2 other siblings them like after them leave school, them have a driver pick them up and just make them stay with their mother. So the 2 older siblings them go for the younger one and then say them go take taxi. So them go to the bus stop, and sometime because which part they live are like bush, Wolipa bush and Wolipa darkness. You don't know some of the community there. Like in a really like in a much street light, and sometimes it's hard to even get taxi if you go around there. Right at one of them places. So them did they and them wait for taxi I take a while, and then end up and get taxi until like after 6. They must say, yo, then I want to reach up night. So the 15 minutes the taxi take for reach from them bus stop to them home. So they must say, alright, the 15 minutes we probably reach home. We probably reach home like when night just a come. When it just a come down good. You know what I mean? So them in the taxi, and the taxi enter the community, but in a really reach them place, them still have a little minute drive. Like what would that be 5-minute drive with is a 20-minute walk, right? Right when the taxi enter the community, neither far from entering the community, the old car pop down. The old taxi pop down. It pop down, and then have to walk from right there, so go straight to the yard. And at this point, I like 6:30. Like them did a praise because in the evening time you have some youth to play ball. You know, they big field them in the community. You have some youth will play ball, and like 6 o'clock then time they then pack up and go home, because you know night I come down and they don't really have no light, so they can't go see if you play. So they must say, yo, they can hurry up and catch them youth there, because they must say, alright, if them they on the field, we will more comfortable past them. But while them a walk, them see the youth them a come, so that means them don't play ball and them a head home. So now night, like at night, and they must say, yo, alright, round the south kind of far, well far, and it's scary. They remember one place, one little part where their mother did I tell them about, right? So then go take a shortcut there, because it go cut off a lot of the journey. A lot of journey time it cut off. So they decide to then go around there. So while they might take a liquor lane and they might walk around there, like you have house 2 sides. You come like you just a walk through somebody's yard. Not through somebody's yard, but you know the liquor lane there sometimes we cut past some people's yard. It's like, so you have house on the side, and then sometimes you have fence, and sometimes you have like total bush and darkness. So they might take time walk through. But when they might pass one part, it's like the liquor baby, the 2-year-old, like the big sister have her in her hand, and it, like she a wave. So in turning round, cause her head did on her shoulder, so her head look behind them. She turn her around and she hold her in her hand, so and she continue walk with her. When them bus out through the lane, them reach one stoplight. This a stoplight that that the stoplight they're like the only stoplight in that area. Like before that a complete darkness. And after this after you pass a stoplight you a complete darkness again. So when they come out through the shortcut and then reach the stoplight, they say, then relief, right? You must say, my God, light. So them did and them are prepared, they prepare themselves to just go and just take a journey fast through the dark path for each of their yard. So when they start walk again, it's like the oldest one, she see something out her corner eye. When like she take time and look because them still kinda in the light of the stoplight, you know. So she see the thing from. So she see it and she say it turn up on 2 foot and it have hand and it have a head. But it don't look, look human. Like it's something just over so. And it have one like a grayish color. Like it just look weird. And like them a walk, so when normal somebody a walk, you have a liquor bounce to you have a liquor. You know it. You have a liquor. You know when somebody a walk. This isn't just a glide. I saw something that go beside him. So look like a human and no walk. Just like just a move. So she has see that and one thing in her mind, you see if you know me older cause she very protective. She protective her little sister them. She very, very protective and she not go on their feet afraid. So you see if she has sitting, she will not make them know. Cause she don't want them afraid and she don't want them panic. And so she stay. So she see it and she a try hold it together. She a try hold it together and she a say, She go over the next side. Then go over the next side and them just bend the corner if go up the stretch for reach them house, right? When them bust the corner, she stops to the thing. And them a walk go up. Them a walk go up. Then they see one man in a one white shirt in front of them, lick her waist up. And she a say, them a say thank God, company, cause we afraid and you like a lick her old man so. You just feel nice for your company. So them a walk up, them a stay happy now, them a walk up for catch him man and them a walk up for catch him man. They not catch him man. So they start little bit of little fast walk until they start like nearly one jog. And no matter how fast the man move, like they're even tired, like them go out of breath. The man then just not reach the man. They not reach the man. And then same time is like they come to one realization. Cause them if you know. When you walk down somebody, you can't reach them. If you know. So then come to the realization and they must say, hold on. Same time one car come down the road, right? And the car come down the road and like right when the car reach them and like a shiny light, right? The light I touch him on in eye white and it's like you can't see through him until you see the light just tear through him and gone. And you like and if the car come down and pass him and it's like nothing never did it. So all of them stop now because they must say, what the hell? But nobody now say nothing same way because you can't say nothing in that situation there. Because sometimes your granny put salt in your mouth, you know why you can't say nothing. You know why you're not supposed to say nothing in that situation there. If you just kind of worry, right? So everybody still a hold it and because now everybody see it because that did obvious. So everybody they might walk and they must say Jesus Christ. And when they see up further, like liquor walk further, them see the man in a white again. But now the man in a white they on the other side of the road and like they see him turn and just go in our yard. So at the same time when they see his man turn and go in a yard, them fi walk, they just go up on the next side and they just have them back to the bush and they just like a crab walk. Which cause they want to avoid which part they just see man going in. So them a crab walk and I go up, crab walk and I go up, crab walk and I go up. And when they look over in the which part the yard when they see man going in, it's like one dog. They see one dog, like one brownish whitish dog. And the dog just stand up like a figure. Just a look on them. So and like in a dog guy white. And the dog just a look on them and it's like you just have, say dog and I want like regular dog. Like stiffness. What they call it? Me don't remember that name. But So they make them way pass and they start walk faster. They start walk faster now. In their house, they just sit down, panic out. They just sit down and like enough they all of them in a 5 minutes of silence. Like they just nah say nothing. They just a process all I things them are just gone. Like me can't imagine that happen to me. Yo, me love Duppy story, you know, say if you don't have no Duppy story, you can't say it in you can't tell in a comment. Yeah.
The most haunted place in Jamaica, the Duppy Church. It's an abandoned Anglican church that is said to be haunted by ghosts, or as we Jamaicans call it, Duppy. It is alleged when the church was active, the Duppies would frequently haunt and cause havoc on the church members. The members of the congregation would eventually abandon the church due to the constant torment from the Duppies. There are a lot of graves and tombstones on the churchyard, some dating back to the 1700s and some even recently done. The residents say the church is safe during the day, but once it turns night, then it's a different story. Some even say they can hear the sounds of organs eerily playing from inside the church occasionally during the night. Wouldn't want your car to break down here in the nighttime at all. The road itself is very lonely because nobody really comes around here. The residents fear passing by the church.
Did you know that in Jamaican folklore, Duppies, a type of ghost or spirit, are said to haunt the roots of cotton trees and abandoned buildings? They can shapeshift into humans or animals and even transform into different forms. Some Duppies are harmless, while others are believed to be dangerous, especially those used by Obeah practitioners. In Jamaican culture, plants bearing the name Duppy are considered inedible or dangerous. There's the real chocho and the Duppy chocho, the real coconut and the Duppy coconut, and even a Duppy tomato. Interestingly, if a plant is good for Duppies, it's thought to be bad for humans. Duppies are said to sing, cook, and smoke, and can talk and laugh like humans. They also ride horses using the animal's tail as a bridle. If you hear a stick break in the bushes, it could be a warning from a deceased relative that the area is unsafe. And if you feel a sudden gust of warm air, legend has it a Duppy is nearby. Superstition holds a strong influence over Jamaican life, with specific customs passed down through generations. For instance, if you're followed by a Duppy, mark an X on the ground. They can't count past 9 and will spend the night trying to solve the puzzle. Also, always strike a Duppy with your left hand and never kill green lizards in graveyards, as they're believed to be Duppies themselves. What are your thoughts on these fascinating beliefs? Do you have similar stories from your culture? Let me know in the comments. Like and follow for more intriguing tales from Jamaican folklore.
Thank you very much for staying with me until the end. So, what is a Duppy? In Jamaican folklore, a Duppy is generally understood as the spirit of a dead person. Not every dead person becomes a Duppy, and not every Duppy is considered evil. Some are believed to be restless spirits, spirits tied to unfinished business, spirits attached to a place, person, or object. In traditional belief, Duppies are not cartoon monsters. They are closer to what many cultures would simply call ghosts or spirits. And this is important to clarify early. The idea of spirits of the dead is not unique to Jamaica. Almost every culture in the world has some version of this belief. What is unique is how Jamaicans describe them, talk about them, fear them, joke about them, and live alongside them. To understand Duppies, you have to understand Jamaica's history. Enslaved Africans brought with them deep spiritual traditions, ancestral spirits, the idea that the dead remain connected to the living, respect for burial rites, and the spirit world at the same time. European colonizers brought their own beliefs: ghosts, hauntings, restless souls. In Jamaica, These belief systems matched, but here is the key point. The Duppy belief didn't develop in comfort. It developed under brutal conditions. Slavery created constant death, unmarked graves, separation of families, psychological trauma. In such an environment, belief in spirits helped people make sense of laws, injustice, and fear. Duppies weren't just superstition. They were part of a worldview shaped by survival. People often ask, why does the Duppy belief feel stronger in Jamaica than in some other places? There may be several reasons to this. Oral storytelling culture. Jamaica has a powerful tradition of spoken stories passed from elders to children. Duppy stories weren't read, they were experienced through voice and emotion. Rural life and darkness. For much of Jamaica's history, no streetlights, no electricity, long walks through bush roads at night. Fear grows easily in darkness. Generational trauma. The psychological effects of slavery don't disappear. Beliefs get passed down, sometimes without explanation. Community reinforcement. When everyone around you follows the same rules, belief becomes habit, even if you don't fully believe. This is why many Jamaicans will say they don't believe in Duppy, but just in case. These are stories Jamaicans grew up hearing. The rolling calf, a terrifying creature said to roam at night, often linked to people who lived cruel lives. The 3-foot horse, a strange horse-like spirit associated with graveyards and crossroads. Old Hig, a night-flying figure in folklore, often told as a warning story to children. These stories served social purposes, keeping children indoor at night, teaching moral lessons, explaining fear in a dangerous environment. This is where the belief becomes really interesting. Even today, Duppies quietly influence behavior. People avoid calling names at night. Some won't sweep at night. Some avoid certain roads after dark. Clothes turned inside out for protection. Avoiding graveyards unless necessary. Even in modern cities, these habits persist. Not because people are ignorant, but because culture doesn't disappear just because technology arrives. Jamaica is deeply Christian, yet Duppy belief still exists. How? Because people often separate belief from practice. Someone may say, I believe in God, I don't believe in Duppies, yet still avoid certain actions. This coexistence is common across the world. Science and tradition, faith and folklore, logic and just in case. It's human. And its core, Duppy belief isn't really about ghosts. It represents respect for the dead, fear of the unknown, memory of suffering, cultural identity, shared stories that bind communities together. Duppies are a reminder that Jamaica's past is still present, not as chains, but as memory. And whether you believe in them or not, understanding Duppies helps you understand Jamaica itself. So the next time someone laughs and says, a Duppy, remember, they are not just talking about a ghost. They are talking about history, culture, and a worldview shaped by survival. If you grew up hearing Duppy stories, you know exactly what that means. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something today. Make sure you subscribe to our channel because this is the channel where you can find this kind of stories. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.